Greta, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Congratulations on Lady Bird as well. Tremendous film.
Thank you.
The first rule of writing, I guess, is write about what you know, and you know Sacramento.
I do. Yeah, that was really the beginning of, that was the first thing I knew, that I wanted to make a movie that took place in Sacramento, and the other thing I knew was that I wanted to write something that was mainly, the central story was about a mother and a daughter, and that's what I started with, and then I kind of moved out from there.
Was any of the story autobiographical at all?
Well, I'm from Sacramento, and I went to a Catholic girls' school, for high school, but I was actually the opposite of Lady Bird, as I was never made anyone call me by a different name. I didn't dye my hair bright red. I wasn't rebellious like that. So in a way, writing it was kind of creating who I wish I could have been.
So you wanted to be the school rebel?
She says some things that I thought but wouldn't say out loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, I can't tell you that.
I want to know. What was it like to work with Saoirse? Because she is such a talent.
She's just extraordinary. She's one of my favorite people, and she's always so real and so truthful as an actor. There's nothing that she ever does that's false. And I knew that for me, even though the movie's funny, I wanted it to be incredibly grounded. I never wanted it to be played like a comedy. And she just found the truth of every single situation. And she's just wildly gifted. She's like so young, and then she's got an old soul.
Yeah, very much. I've known her for quite a few years, and I think it's the fact that she's from a little town in Ireland.
I know.
I think is really sort of it comes through in her acting.
She's completely transformed in this. It's amazing when we have screenings of it, and then we'll do Q&As afterwards, and she comes out, and people can't believe that she's the same person because she's so different in this role.
Laurie Metcalf, also Oscar nominated
Yes.
as well, and well deserved, I think. Again, another great talent to work with.
Yeah, well, I'm a big theater nerd. I love theater. I go to the theater all the time in New York, and she was one of my idols from stage. She is a formidable actress, and I'd seen her in several productions, and I just thought I loved her, and I wanted to figure out a way to work with her because she doesn't tend to work in film. She told me later people don't call her for films, which I just can't even believe. So I was like, well, I'm calling. Can you do this? But yeah, she's tremendous.
They're going to be calling her from now on, aren't they?
I know. I hope so. I think that, yeah, obviously. Now she's nominated for an Oscar.
As are you.
Oh, yes, as am I, yes.
How did that feel when you got that call in?
It was amazing. I mean, the whole thing was just amazing. We were, I was in Los Angeles, and I knew that they announced it at like 5:30 in the morning, but I woke up at 3:30, and then I was like, nope, it's not time yet, go back to sleep. And I went back to sleep, and then I woke up at 7, and I thought, well, whatever's happened, it's already happened. So I made myself drink some coffee and then look at my phone, and the first thing I saw was Saoirse's best friend had sent me a video of Saoirse like screaming and laughing and crying, and I was like, well, it must be good, whatever's happened. And yeah, it was just amazing. I'm so honored to be included.
One of my favourite scenes in Lady Bird is when they're picking up the prom dress.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Oscars, it's known for its fashion,
Yeah,
which
sure.
I know we're not supposed to talk about, but it is.
Yes, sure.
Who do you take with you to go and pick out your prom dress?
Well, my prom dress, I had an idea of what I wanted to do, and I had an idea of how I wanted it to be and who I wanted to work with. So I had a plan. I had a plan in place. I didn't want to jinx anything, but I also wanted to get ready. So I'd asked someone to make a dress for me.
For the Oscars?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's going to be great.
Okay, well, I look forward to seeing you on the
Unless it's not, now this is just embarrassing that I'm saying this. But no, it'll be great. It'll be great.
You could wear what you're wearing right now, and I think you still look amazing.
Oh, it's better than this.
The excitement. There you go, people. You just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed for you, because I think you
you
thoroughly deserve it.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, as I say, on this film.
Thank you. Thanks.